Hi, and welcome to Milgap Farms. It's a beautiful day here on the farm, pretty much like always. Thankfully, we're getting some rain today. I gotta say, that's really nice. I just ate a Smartie. Tart! I don't know if you guys are keeping up with some of our videos, but here recently we posted one about our trencher, and that's what we're gonna be talking about today. In that video, I got a leak in one of my hydraulic lines in the most difficult spot you can imagine. Believe it or not, I was able to isolate the problem. However, it did take me several weeks of just kind of thinking about it, doing other projects on the farm that I had to do anyway before I got back to this, and then I came up with a way that I could do it pretty easily. No, I won't say easily. I'll say quickly. And then once I got that done, put the hose on and I drove it up here. The problem we're having today with the trencher is the conveyor, which is right here, will not rotate. And so today I'm going to be searching, taking off the belt quite possibly. I don't even think I got wrenches this big, guys. But I'm going to see if I can take the conveyor belt or loosen it to see if what we have is a bearing issue. That's what I think it's going to be. The problem we're having is when the trencher is moving forward, this conveyor is to grab the soil and push it to one side or the other. And it just gets stuck. So it's like it's kind of going around, dumping dirt, and all of a sudden, it just stops. And when it does, all my soil builds up in the middle of here. Now I can still trench, a short trench or a light trench, but if I need to go deep, it's not gonna work well. A lot of times on trenchers, you'll see an auger on one side or the other, and what it's doing is it's spinning, and it's pulling the soil away from the hole. If, in this case, I don't have that auger, and if the conveyor doesn't work properly, then my soil doesn't go away and it kind of fills back into my soil or into my hole. Well, that's not a good thing. So today we're gonna spend a little time trying to figure it out. I'm hoping it's just a bearing. Maybe I'm hoping it's not really much at all, maybe an adjustment. So in case you guys didn't know, we happen to be Virginia's only USDA certified organic maple syrup farm. Here on the farm we do a lot more than maple syrup. We're coming into that season though, so this is going to be really fun. It's going to be a good season for us, I'm sure. But we do a lot more than maple syrup. We have a B&B here on the farm. We also raise a bunch of different animals, from ducks to alpacas to cattle and all sorts of things. This isn't huge industrial farming. This is my wife and I. We're a small farm. We want to make a living off of our land, and we want to pass this land and these processes on to our children. In order to do that, one, we got to create them. And then two, we got to do them. And we're kind of in the creation doing phase right now. We've got a lot going on the farm. We do have a greenhouse too. That's something that's kind of interesting. We added that this past year. So with things that we're doing, again, we're trying to be as sustainable as we can, efficient as possible, and it's something we can pass along to our kids. We love sharing it with you guys, so consider becoming a subscriber. Love to have you back to the channel. So come along, let's see what's going on with this thing. Hopefully we can get it fixed pretty easy. No way. No way. That's crazy talk there, buddy. There's no way. I don't believe that. Nope. You can see there's a couple big old nuts, and you can't, I don't know if you can see all the way through there. There's another pair on the other side. Right now we got a little bend right here. I need to go ahead and bang that back. Once I do that, I can continue with my nuts. It's gonna go in that direction and loosen up the belt. Man, that's crazy. I don't know if that's gonna really work. Like a bigger hammer. That bites. Okay, time for some yoga. Wow. Different way to do this. Oops. Gotta go get my light. I went ahead and separated the belt by pulling the cable out. That was painful. Now what we're gonna do is pull the belt completely off and go look at the other side and check the bearings. There, that thing's in there. It's heavy. All right, guys, I'm not seeing anything wrong. The bearing, that may be it. It could be it. I don't know. I doubt that's it. I mean, that's probably contributing a little bit to why it won't turn, but both the bearings seem like they're in okay shape. I'm gonna put some screws back together and see if I can make this work. So what I'm doing, guys, I'm putting it back together. I'm gonna start it up and run it, and then we're gonna see if we got a bind here. I don't think it's a fluid issue. I doubt that. I'm thinking we had something messed up here. There's been a lot of wear on it, though. I can see the wear bars all the way across it. They've, you can see where they've wore down quite a bit. Where are you going now? Let's fire it up. You guys see that? I couldn't stop it. Now, when we didn't have much, we didn't have a lot of RPMs, I could stop it pretty easy. As soon as I added some throttle, I couldn't stop it at all. I tried my foot, that was dumb. So then I get a board, and you saw that I was pushing up on it, so I was lifting. And the idea was to put it in some kind of bind at all. So I think what's happening here is that the belt itself is twisted, and it's binding up against the back. With that being said, I'm gonna have to get that other bolt out on this side so I can push this thing back. If I do that, I think we're gonna make it work. So I'm not sure if this is gonna be a 2-part video or this is gonna be it. I'm gonna keep working on this thing for a little bit longer, and we're gonna see how it goes. If it ends up being a 1-part, I'll get the 2nd part up pretty soon. And I wanna say thanks for watching this video. We appreciate it. If you guys got any comments or suggestions, please put them in the description below, because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure it out, but I think we can do it. All right, so thanks for watching. Consider giving us a thumbs up. And until next time, God bless you guys. Oh boy, that is sloppy. Now, that doesn't make sense. Took me a little bit to figure this out, but I think I figured it out, guys. I believe the problem is twofold. I believe this particular pulley is not coming this direction or towards the camera enough. Also, when you get dirt stuck in here, it's hard to see. These little ribs here, they're not going to get in there, so they'll just skip, and it causes a problem. So I saw it on the other side. I've cleaned the other side. Now I'm going to clean this side here, and I'm going to try my best to put this thing back together. We're going to give it a go, guys. I managed to get that nut right there loose and the one on the other side. I've greased it up really well, and believe it or not, I've used a grease that I use on the chains of my baler. I think that's going to work really well. The next thing we're going to do is I'm going to beat out all this stuff right here with the hammer and chisel. Hopefully that gets out of there. Then we'll put it all back together and give it a go. No! I got dirt in my shoe. Doesn't hurt, but it just gets messy. I'll buy that. All right, guys. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna put the belt on and attempt to get the cord back in it. I think that's gonna be pretty painful. That's such a good idea. All right. Okay.
Is it working again?
We're almost there, buddy. Almost there. That's a part, I guess. It's a beast. As soon as I get my 2 trenches done, I'm selling this. I will buy nothing else for a while. Maybe eventually get an excavator again, but no.
Like a little bobcat?
Yeah, that makes sense. This does not make sense. I mean, it does. I really can't run an excavator. That is not my skill set. That is bright. That can't work. Let me get my hat on so you guys don't see my bald spot.